Are you ready to stop the self-sabotage and create the life you desire? Well, in order for that to happen, you need to break free from the bad beliefs that are holding your success hostage. You need to optimize the stress by turning it into extra energy for success. And those hurtful habits? Well, we need to give that pain a purpose for progress. Welcome to Stop the Self-Sabotage and Create the Life You Desire podcast. When's the last time you felt like a failure? For me, it was just last week. So that's not the challenge. The challenge comes in whenever our powerful mind that is in charge of all of our habits and patterns thinks that by being a failure, we're actually a success. How can that be? Well, what it means is that your habits and patterns, the part of your mind that runs those, your subconscious, is just like a computer. And just like a computer, it doesn't care what program you run and whether or not that program might be infected with a virus. It just says, are we running the program effectively like what we were told to do? And then if it is, even if it happens to be one where you're feeling pain, well, the subconscious goes, yeah, look, I'm doing things correctly. And then it'll look to accelerate that, which is the reason why we can get stuck in those loops and those spirals that take us down. So I want to give you a quick couple of tips on how to break this cycle as quick as possible. Number one, everything we do is for an emotional reason. Everything. Now, that emotion is one of two. It's either progress or it's pain avoidance. Again, your powerful mind doesn't care which direction you're going in. This was a woman that I talked to just last night on a no-charge consult that is experiencing extreme, overwhelming sadness. She's getting flooded by these emotions. She's experienced this sadness and she can't even get out of her bedroom. And it's all based on the very bad breakup of an important relationship to her. Now, if you think about the meaning, she can't get out of her bedroom. Isn't that the symbol for those important, significant other relationships? So by staying in that room, she is continuing to give her subconscious mind permission to trigger everything that's missing and empty in that room. So I told her, this is one of the things that you can do. When those emotions show up, we have to give them a purpose. So number one, get up and get out of the room. And then number two, after you're out of the room, tell those emotions that you want them to kick off something that is going to be progress oriented, not necessarily feel good. We are not anywhere near that. We just need to look for progress. So when those emotions show up, you can either allow them to flood you, which is what they're used to doing, or you can say, I'm going to ride the waves. I'm going to find a way to harness this energy that has shown up. And to do that, you have to give it very clear directions. She may find herself being drawn to cleaning out the junk drawer in her kitchen. Oh, think about the symbolism there. Or maybe some windows, like the front door, the window on it needs to be cleaned. Oh, again, what's the meaning? Clarity. But she has to take herself out of the place that is continuing to trigger her where she's not good enough. And then once she has crossed the threshold into another space, then tell her very powerful mind, if these emotions are going to show up, I plan on using them for progress. What are we going to take action on right now that can assist us in harnessing this energy? If you want more information on how to be able to do this for yourself, Oh, Timothy, you are correct. Energy is neutral. It's how you use it. Yes, it's not good or bad. It is either progress oriented or pain avoidance. And we get stuck whenever it is continuing to telling us how we're going to react to life. Reactions are based on past pain. Responses are based on future impact. You need to move from reactions into responses. You need to be response able, but you have to take conscious control of it. So if you want additional ways to be able to utilize this, I invite you to the masterclass that I put on poverty, prosperity, acceleration, whatever direction you're heading, you're going to get there faster, quicker, and easier. So let's make sure you wind up where it is that you choose to be. And I've also added on a bonus hypnosis session with it for you to experience same day results. You can find that at drewdawnferguson.com/live, because it's time for you to live your life the way you want it to. All right. Let's do a quick recap. Whenever you're feeling flooded because there's something in your environment that's triggering you. So what can you do to simply move across a threshold into a different room? Once you're in that different room, then tell those emotions you expect them to start serving you with their energy and that you want to experience progress. And then the first thing that comes to your mind that you can implement, take action on as far as things that are going to assist you in feeling just a little bit better, do it. This is going to start reconditioning your mind that you're the one in control, not the painful past that you're continuing to try to avoid. Thanks so much for joining me, and I look forward to your comments on how you're utilizing this to bring yourself out at your very best.